All right. All right, you guys. So we're going to take a couple of notes on domain and range. So you cut out and glue down your foldable. It doesn't matter because we're going to unfold them now. So first, we're going to look left and right at domain and range. So if you would fold in the left side, and I'm going to give us a clue. We're going to look left. Look left. Look left. So on the left side, these will be, we're looking for the smallest x value. All right. So then I'm going to fold the right side in. Do we look right? We're going to look right. And this is going to be the biggest x value. So domain are the x values that we're looking for.
Can you go back to the left?
Alright, so now let's take a look at range. So I'm going to start at the bottom, so I'm going to fold the bottom rectangle up. The bottom rectangle, and my clue is to look down. I'm looking for the smallest y value, beautiful. I think you guys may have done this before.
Nope.
No?
Like this.
Domain and range are new?
Nope.
Y'all are just good problem solvers?
Before, but not domain.
Look up. Ooh, nice. Let me guess, look up. Look up. So if you fold the top one down, we're going to look up. That's the biggest what?
Why then?
Perfect.
What?
Alright. So the four corners you cut out are going to be our first four examples. So this is my domain and range finder. This is going to help me find domain and range. So what I want you to do, look through your examples. I want you to find the one with a circle on it. Are you okay? Careful. There we go. Alright. You got it? I'm going to put in the top left corner example 1. And then at the bottom, I'm going to say domain. Do y'all mind if I abbreviate domain as just D?
No.
Alright. So domain. So I'm going to use the left and right sides to help me find the domain of the circle. So first we're going to look left, because I'm going to find the smallest x value. Where's the smallest x value?
-2. -2.
-2. And the biggest x value?
6.
It's 6. So this circle takes up all of the x values between -2 and +6, right? So I'm going to say my domain is -2 is less than or equal to x, whose domain are the x values, is less than or equal to +6. Yes. So this means x is everything between -2 and +6. What's that? No. You don't have to glue it. Don't glue it down yet. Don't glue it down yet.
What?
We're also going to find the range.
I don't.
Yeah.
No, I'm just talking about that part.
No, let's find the range. So my range is -6 is less than or equal to y is less than or equal to +2. So my range are all of the y values between -6 and +2. And just for old time's sake, is this a function?
Yeah.
No, why not?
Doesn't pass the BL.
It doesn't pass the VLT, right? VLT. Okay. So, is not a function. Is not a function. A function. Alright. So example 2. So set that aside for now. We're going to glue this down in just a moment. Just set it aside for now. You would find the line. Find the line. Let's make that example 2. Example 2. Alright. So I'm going to start with the domain. So I'm going to use my domain and range finder.
Okay.
So what's my smallest x value? -6. But hold on. What's that arrow mean?
Keeps going.
It keeps going. So it's going to keep going down and to the left, right? So it's going to keep going, keep going, keep going. So do I have a smallest y value? Sorry, x value?
No.
No. So what can I say? What do I say if I don't have a smallest? Infinity, because it's going to keep on going, right? So I'm going to say -infinity, sideways 8, it looks like an 8 that's taking a nap, right? Is less than x. And then if I look to the right, what's my biggest x value? It keeps on going, so it's positive infinity, right? So x is less than positive infinity. Another sleeping egg. So what this means is it keeps going in both directions, right? So it's all of the x values, right? It's new, yes. So, hold on, I have a quick question. Why did I not say or equal to? Because it's infinite. Can we equal infinity?
Sure.
No, because every time you find a number, I can add one more to it to get another bigger number, right?
Yep.
Yes. All right, so let's do the same thing for range. So my range, do I have a smallest y value? No, so I'm going to have -infinity, another sleeping 8, is less than y. And do I have a biggest y value?
No.
Is less than sleeping 8, positive infinity. Alright, and is this a function?
Yes.
Yes, it is a function. Alright, so you would set example 2 to the side for now. Example 3, you guys, is going to be the parabola. So if you would find example 3 for me. It looks like a U.
Oh.
When I come around, make sure that you found it. We found it. Alright. So let's use our domain and range finder. So I'm going to look to the left first. Do I have a smallest x value? No. Because why? That arrow is going up and to the left, right? So it's going to keep going up and keep going left. Sorry, wrong direction. Keep going up and keep going left forever, right? So, forever. So my domain is going to be negative infinity is less than x. You're welcome. Alright, and then my biggest x value, and positive infinity, right? Is less, so x is less than positive infinity. Another switching A. Alright. Alright, so now for my range. Are you ready for range?
No.
Yeah?
No.
No? How about now? No? I think you're ready. Alright, so I'm going to start at the bottom. Do I have a smallest y value?
Yes.
Oh, right here, don't I? Negative 4. So negative 4 is less than or equal to y. Right? And what's my biggest y value? Infinity, because those arrows keep going up forever, right? So y is less than infinity. So is this a function?
Yeah.
Yes, why?
They pass the B.
It passes the BLT, right? Is no vertical limit.
At least on the
No,
left.
vertical line test. So it is a function. Okay. All right. Last example. Last example for your domain and range finder. No. Example 4. Domain, range. So we're going to do the curvy one. This is a cubic function, but y'all don't know that yet.
No, it is.
Alright, so we're going to start with domain. On the left, what's my smallest x value? Negative infinity, because it keeps going down and to the left, right? So negative infinity is less than x. And on the right side, what's my biggest x value? Positive infinity, because it keeps going up and to the right. Alright. Now for my range, what's my smallest y value? I heard negative 2 and I heard negative infinity.
No.
Well, right here I have a low point, right? But do I have points underneath that on the graph?
Yeah.
It's negative infinity because it keeps going, because it's low here at negative 2, then it goes up, and then it comes back down and keeps going down, right? So we're going to say negative infinity, bless you, is less than y. And what's my biggest y value? Positive infinity, right? So we have that 4 there, but we have more points over here to the right that keep going up. So y is less than positive infinity. And it is a function because it passes the BLT. I don't know if it's spelled function. It is a function. So, if you would, I'm going to fold up my domain and range finder. I'm going to glue my 4 examples down. Example 3, example 2. I'm just gluing them. I glued one below my domain and range finder, and then I'm gluing the rest just to the right on the back of the last page I wrote on. Oh, you could do that if you wanted. You could do that if you wanted. Yes, definitely. All right, while y'all are gluing, I've got a couple more examples for you. So, we just found the domain and range of a graph relationship, right? I didn't say function because this is our first example of function. No, a circle's not a function. So now we're going to find the domain and range of a set of points. That's not that bad. It's not that bad. Oh, but we usually don't use a whole lot of paper. We're okay this time. It'll be okay.
Not unless you do, right?
No, I'm out of tape. My tape disappeared. I don't know where it went. I'll have to find it. All right. So be sure you're looking at the side that says examples. There's two sides.
Are we done with the notes?
No, because we're going to go listen to our notes. There's two sides to the set of notes. One side says examples and one side says classwork. So be sure that your holes are punched at the bottom. If your holes are punched at the bottom, you're on the example side. We're going to start with the example.
Yep.
Yes, sir, example.
Oh, I remember doing notes.
Yes, these are notes. I see some more gluing. I'll wait another moment. Who said miss? Yes, sir. What's that, dear? What's that? Not yet. I want to write on it before I glue it down. All right. Let's take a look. So, example A, I'm given a set of ordered pairs. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to define the domain of this set of ordered pairs. So domain are the x values, right? Right? So my domain, what I'm going to do, I'm going to write these in numerical order. So if I look at my x values, -3 is the smallest, 2, 3, and then 5 is what I heard there in the back. Right? And then my range, those are all of the y values, right?
Yeah.
So again, I want to put them in numerical order. -5, -2, 1, and 5. Well, I can create a table out of this, can't I? Sure. So, what's normally in order in our table? The x values or the y values? The x values, right? So I'm going to list my x values. I have -3, 2, 3, and 5. Well, -3 corresponds to 1. 2 corresponds to 5. I'm looking back at my ordered pairs. -3, 1 is a point. -3, 1. Oh. 2, 5 is a point. So I have 2, 5. 3, -5 is a point. So we have 3. Okay. -5. Beautiful. There we go. And 5, -2. They're kind of all over the place. And we're going to see that when we graph it here in just a second. Is that okay? So far, so good? All right. Well, let's create a mapping. So what we're doing is we're doing 4 different ways of representing the same relationship. Okay? So far we've had a listed set of ordered pairs. We've filled in a table. Now I'm going to create a mapping. Remember from Friday, that was the one with the circles where we draw the arrows? So we're going to create, no? Make sure you go watch the video. Okay. So I'm going to list the domain values and the range values. So my domain domain values, I'm just going to take those from the domain and range we just listed. I have negative 3, 2, 3, and 5. My range values, I have negative 5, negative 2, 1, and 5. Say it again? Yes. Is my date's on? Probably is. I don't remember. I'll change it right now. Alright, so to create a mapping, yes sir. Say it again? You want to what? Change, go for it. Yeah.
It says the 22nd.
What?
6 plus 5 times 3.
Did you multiply? You multiplied before you added.
Oh, what?
Alright, so my mapping.
I don't get it.
Wait, that was Friday. Alright, so 3, 1 was a point. 2, 5 is a point. 3, negative 5 is a point. And 5, negative 2 is a point. Is that okay? Alright. So finally I'm going to graph this data. So I've got 3, 1, so I'm going to go negative 3, 1, so I'm going to go left 3, up 1, on a point. These are my x's, these are my y's. Alright. 2, negative 2, so I'm going to go right 2, down 2. 3, negative 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, it's going to have to hang off the graph. That's okay. Negative 5. And 5.
Did you mess up?
Negative 2.
Is there supposed to be 2, negative 2?
Hold on. One. Let me address the first question in a second. 2, negative 2? No, 2 goes to 5.
But you put 2
Oh, you
negative
put 2,
2.
negative 2.
Oh, I did do 2 negative 2. 2, 5, thank you. I apologize for my mistake. Alright, so here on the graph, I'm just plotting those 4 points. I did graph 2, negative 2, I am so sorry. Alright. Example B. Let's try example B. So I'm going to start with my domain values. So I have 4, 5, 8, negative 2, and 0. So negative 2 is my smallest. Then I have 0, 4, 5, and 8. And my range values are 3, 3, 3, 3, and 3. So do I need to list 3 5 times?
No.
No. It is only necessary to list 3 just the one. Alright, so now I'm going to fill in my table. I'm going to make my x's. I'm going to make sure my x's are in numerical order. So I'm going to start with my smallest, negative 2, 0, 4, 5, and 8. Well, and then all my y values are just 3s, right? So I can just fill those in. 3, 3, 3, 3, and 3. Beautiful. Alright, so let's fill in our map. Let's create a mapping. So I've got my domain and my range. Don't mind if I abbreviate domain and range D and R. Is that okay? Alright, So my domain, I've got -2, 0, 4, 5, and 8. And my range, I have 3. Okay. So all of the domain values are mapped to the same range value, 3. Is that okay? Because I pushed the button over there. All right. So finally, we're going to plot all of our points. So -2, 3. Oh, I have to go off the graph. It's okay. It's okay. I messed up my axis a little. That's okay. It's good. It's a chance. It's an opportunity for us to approximate. I love opportunities. All right. 0, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 8, 3. Ooh, that's interesting. These are all in a line, right? So is this a function?
Yeah.
Yes, it's just a horizontal, like if I were to connect all my dots, it would be a horizontal line, right? All right, one more example. I have time for one more example. All right, in example C, I don't have my set of ordered pairs. What am I given? My table. So I can write the ordered pairs from the table. So I've got -2, 1, 3, -1, 0, 2, and 5, -5. So I'm going to start with my domain values. I have -2, 0, 3, and 5, because those are my x's, and I put them in numerical order. My range values, -5, -1, 1, and 2. All right, I want you guys to create the mapping and plot the points on the graph. I want you to create the mapping and plot the points on the graph. And we're going to check it together. Yes? Good question. Is this going to be holy? Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. Very nice. That's a good idea to highlight. Yes, if you're done, you can go to the lid. Are we working on this thing? We're going to do something else with it tomorrow. We're going to talk about the difference between the plotted points and the graphs. All right, you guys, while you're working on the last two parts, I'm going to come around and hand out the homework for this week. And then we're going to review that last mapping and graph. What? It's Monday. It's homework day.
Yeah, we don't get
Woohoo, homework.
Oh my God.
What? Only one of those are serious.
And then that's a lot of work.
I answered the reception.
All right. Let's take a look at that mapping, you guys. So where did you get your values for your
table.
From the table. Or from our domain and range, right?
Yeah.
From here I have domain and range. So my domain and range values, I have negative 2, 0, 3, and 5. Negative 5, negative 1, 1, 2. So my mapping should look something like this. Negative 2 goes to 1. 3 goes to negative 1. 0 goes to 2. 5 goes to negative 1. Alright. That's all I'm going to have time for today.